The next comedian will fit on the stage, but he may at first appear like he won't fit on the stage. Give it up for our next comedian, JP.
I stay inside, please. Miles, Michigan, how we doing? Yeah! First of all you ladies, happy belated National Women's Day. Last week, I gotta tell you, I know what I look like. I'm the enemy, I get it. Large, I'm white, I'm cisgendered, I'm heterosexual, I'm educated, quasi-conservative, I'm part of the problem. I get it, I'm trying to be better. Like last year I screwed up. Women's Day came around and I said to my wife, honey, go make a pie so we can celebrate. I know. I'm growing, I'm getting better. Crystal, I'm trying to be better. I did research, I searched my soul, I did research. And this year rolled around, I was ready, and I realized that what I should say is, honey, go make a sandwich for National Women's Day. Yeah, he gets it. You guys like impressions? You guys like impressions? Yeah. I've got some great impressions tonight, haven't there? Let's tear down. All right. Does anybody remember the Elvis movie? Yeah, I'm going to get out of breath doing this because this is a big deal. It was the Elvis movie. The guy was good. He was Australian, right? And I saw online, actually I read it in the paper, but I saw this, that when he went back to Australia, he had to hire a vocal coach because he got stuck as Elvis, right? So this is my impersonation of Australian Elvis, okay? Now give me a second, I gotta get into character, I gotta get this worked out. Okay, now obviously I'm the Las Vegas Elvis, right? The fat one at the end, not the good one. This is Australian Elvis, here we go. Gotta get rid of JP, here we go. All right, big turn. Hey, the dingo ate your baby, baby. Let's go get a blooming onion. Thank you very much. Thank you, Australian Elvis. Where are my anti-vaxxers at? Sean, where are you at? Anti-vaxxers, yes. Unite. Now, I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm proud of it. But not for the reasons that you think. I don't believe they don't work. I don't believe they cause autism, all that. I'm an anti-vaxxer because I'm Generation X. And I'm tired of the discrimination. Yeah. Now you all look confused. Where are my Gen Xers? Right here. Come on, Gen Xers, there's only two of us. There you go, there you go. Okay. Gen Xers, all right. Here's why. My parents were born in the 1930s. Greatest generation shit, right? They're the greatest generation. Think about what they grew up with. In the middle of the Great Depression, the Second World War, polio, rusty jungle gyms. Right? Drunk driving wasn't even illegal, it was just kind of frowned upon, right? When they grew up, kids died, right? Every parent's got, someone pulled out the chair at school, someone fell down, broke their back, and died, right? Everybody has those stories. So they raised us the same way. And I think my parents actually actively conspired against me, right? Now look at me, we said this, I'm large. You don't come out and end up 6'4" overnight. You start out big from the get-go, right? They pried me out of my mom. And that's not saying anything about her virtue. My first baby picture I had a scar on my face. Until I was 8, I couldn't sit up because my head was so big. Every picture of me is just me leaned up against the wall. Right? The first thing my mom said to me was, God damn, he's going to eat a lot. Right? My dad started placing bets. My neighbor nicknamed me Long Shot. Right? So they were actively trying to find who was the best one. And it went on like this my whole life. One of the kids up the street would get sick. Right? And my mom would say, yo, Biggie, why don't you take the dumb one and go sit with Billy? He's got the measles. Help him to feel better. Okay, 2 things. I don't know why my mom sounded like an 80s gang member. Okay? And 2, my sister didn't get that kind of treatment. because she could cook, and they saw value. So I think when she was 10, my dad took her aside and said, look, honey, you have two choices. You can make dinner or get the measles. It's your choice, right? The baby, of course, he's the favorite, so he's okay. If I want to ride my bike, my parents were like, look, go out in the garage, there's bike parts, have at it. Make yourself a bike. So I made a bike. There was no safety equipment, right? They had the same safety equipment as going outside to play. And it was, look, unless you're playing in the hose, put on a pair of pants. Right? That's the safety equipment. So I'm out there on my homemade bike in my shorts, no helmet. And man, I Pac-Man that front tire. Boom! Went straight down the pavement, hit my head, right? And my mom says, oh, it's just a little concussion. Now, maybe it was the concussion, but it really sounded like she was disappointed. Not like soothing, like, oh, it could have been a lot worse. We were hoping for a bigger concussion. Right? Now, I had my own son, and when he was finally like 20, I let him ride his bike around the block. He was 10, come on, I'm not ridiculous. But I put him in a helmet, I put him in elbow pads and knee pads. He looked like something out of a Mad Max movie, right? And he got to go around the block on the sidewalk. And we're different that way, and I don't know why. But now you're saying to yourself, what in the hell does any of this have to do with vaccines? I'm going to tell you. Somewhere along the line, we went from, it's only a concussion, to, oh my God, it's a concussion! Right? And I don't care what the science says. I don't care what you see on CNN or what you see on the Colbert Show. Science has not proven to me that there's a better way to deal with a kid that's a jerk than an incurable disease. Right? And so I'm mad because for the first time in human history, whether you believe that it was 5,000 years or whether it's a million years, the first time in human history, Generation X, we're the first parents where the expectation is that all of our kids should live. Thank you very much. I'm JP. Let's give it up for Robbie P.